Hey you guys, what's going on everyone? Hold on, I was watching a video. What's going on everyone? Welcome to my channel, you guys. Welcome back to my subscribers, tribers. Okay, you guys, it is December 31st. Tomorrow it will be January 2020. Right now, first of all, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. I totally suck. I haven't been on here on this channel in forever. I think at least a month, right? Or not a month. Anyways, it don't matter. Today, I have some things I need to take care of, you guys. It's 11:23. It was 22 when I looked at it. And so, like I said, I'm getting ready for tomorrow. So, if you guys are anything like where I come from. So, I'm in Florida, right, you guys? Let me just, hold on. Let me go get my tripod because we're going to have a conversation about, you know, traditions and things like that, or not even traditions, just when the holidays come around, right, especially New Year's, I feel like I have to clean the entire house. I have been brainwashed by my culture to believe that you cannot bring the new year in with, hold on y'all, let me get situated, dirty dishes, and no clothes, no dirty clothes in the house. So I have taken my clothes. First of all, let me say this. Okay, let me just say this. If y'all know me, y'all already know one thing. My mama was washing my clothes for me, you guys. She was washing my clothes. She's been washing my clothes for me for a really long time. And there was a washing machine and dryer here at the house. The dryer broke. I fixed it. I made a video about it, and then it broke again. And so I hadn't fixed it since then. So when it broke the second time, that's really when my mama started like helping me, you know, with the clothes, because it was just good. I was working full time, but anyways, that's not the point. So anyways, I was gone. You know, I was gone for most of the year, and my washing machine don't work no more. Like, I didn't know this, so I came back a couple months ago, October, November, and then my mama was still washing my clothes. So she's not washing my clothes right now. And I needed to have my clothes washed before the new year comes. So I decided I was going to go take them to the laundromat. Actually, I was going to go wash them. But the washing machine, that's when I found out that the washing machine isn't working. And I was just like, dang, now what? So, okay, that's fine. I'm going to go to the laundromat. Where I live at, it's tons of laundromats around here, you guys. It's like, they like, I don't know, they like convenience stores almost, like they're everywhere. So anyways, I was like, I'm gonna go to the one where I'm more familiar with. Like, I know this one has been there forever, so I'm gonna go there. But I forgot one thing, you guys. They wash and fold your clothes to $1 per pound. Do you know, when I walked in, I was so excited. I was just like, wait a minute, $1 a pound? That means you're going to wash them, you're going to dry them, and you're going to fold them for $1 per pound, you guys. Okay, boom. I'm in. I'm all in. Do you have an ATM machine? Of course, they don't have an ATM machine. Now, the thing is, I had already had, sorry, guys, my eyelash messing with me. I had already bought laundry detergent and stuff. Like, I got all the stuff I needed. But I was just like, well, do y'all need my stuff? And she was just like, so I come to find out, I gave the lady my stuff. I had 38 pounds. That was $38. I had already pulled out 40. I had to go to the gas station and get $40. So I went and got the $40. They charge you for bags. So I was going to go, I bought some bags, but the bags weren't big enough. So then she was just like, well, bring it in the basket. If you got them in the basket, you can just bring it in. So I was like, cool. So 38 pounds, $40, boom. Then I'm just like, you guys, this ain't even with the, like, so I asked her, do I have to give you the laundry detergent? She was just like, no, we got Gain and Tide. And I was like, y'all do, you know, fabric softener and stuff too? She's like, yeah, and we put the sheets in and the dryer. I'm sitting here like, I am so in love. Now, yes, I love my mother washing my clothes. She doesn't charge me $40 a pound. However, I would pay, $1 a pound. However, I would pay $1 a pound, you guys. Like, I'm so cool with $1 a pound. Anyways, besides the fact that I had about 40 pounds of clothes, and that's really not a lot, you guys, because this was sheets, towels, and they charge more for blankets, and they charge more for the size of the blanket, and it was like $10 for them to wash a twin blanket, and I think it was $15 for them to wash a queen. And I was just like, no, I could do that myself. I'll wash a blanket. That's fine. I could do that. But and so anyway, so I paid the lady, you guys. I was super happy. I was like $1 a pound, plus you can bring your own detergent if you want to, or you cannot. I think is my door open? No, I keep hearing something. Anyway, so I paid the lady. I'm super excited. I didn't have to do that. However, my room is junky. I got clothes on the floor that I need to clean up. I got a couple of dishes that I gotta wash, and I am in the process of making. Y'all already know how this go. If you from the South, you already know it's one thing that's gonna have to be on the menu. Hold on, my camera was moving. Tomorrow is the 1st, so I have to have. Can y'all see that? Those are black eyed peas. I got some some neck bones. My lid over there, that's why y'all see that plate on top of it, but my lid over here needs to be washed. So yeah, so neck bones for the collard greens, they in the freezer. I had a big bag frozen, so I'm just take them out from when was that? Thanksgiving. So I'm gonna take them out, and then if they don't taste good, I got some in the garden that I could pick, but I'm trying not to because they still babies and it's cold. And anyway, so but collard greens love this time of year. And so those black eyed peas too, guys, that I grew those last year. I might have some footage and I might put it in somewhere. But anyways, back to what I was saying about like the superstition. So now today I'm in the process of, like, I feel like I need to hurry up and clean the house. Like, I got a lot of cleaning to do. So that's what I'm going to do most of the day. Later on today, I am going to take a couple of calls on like my phone work from home thing, the customer service. I got to do that tonight and then early in the morning. So I really won't be hanging out. But I really did. Like, I wanted to go to my friend's house, and I had told her I was coming, but then some things had changed with how my certification. So I think I told y'all like a couple of, maybe last year, I was gonna do a rise work from home. So I did that. I took like a 4-week course, I think it was, because it started November 19th and it ended on the 27th. And so it's super cool. Like, I mean, to do something in between, because I haven't worked since like the beginning of November, and I could just kind of chill, but if I chill too hard, then, and I just don't want to chill this hard. Like, I want to chill, but I just still need a little bit more money coming in. I'm not super comfortable just living off of, savings. So anyways, I just figured like the work from home would arise in the middle of other stuff that I have going on, that would be awesome. So I'm doing that this evening. It's my first day on. I'm kind of scared, but not really, because I'm just like, I'm scared, but I gotta do it. So it don't really make no sense to be scared. It's just doing it. But I'm excited a little bit as well, because I know from how I see it, you can just keep logging on and checking the schedule to make sure once you get through, well, with the specific person, the company, the client that I'm working with, if I keep refreshing my screen, I'll be able to get hours like they just staying busy. And so I like it. I did pick a company that had 24 hours, so I can pick hours whenever I want to, so I ain't stuck with, they only open from this time and this time. And then like for times like this, way Braylon is gone for the holidays, so he don't come back to the 6th. So I'm like, shoot, if I could do whatever from home in the middle of the night, or even if he here, then I'll do it. And so that's what I'm doing today. In addition to, I redid my blog. So we're gonna see. I got some more stuff to put on there, but I'm really gonna be promoting the blog this year. I'm gonna be doing everything that I said I was gonna do last year, but this year there is no really stopping me because I have everything in place. And besides me procrastinating and just like getting that out of my system, the procrastination part out of my system, and just being more organized, that's kind of what I figured out, you guys. Like, I know this blog, whatever, it's gonna be all over the place, because I do I just wanted to come talk to you guys. This really don't have nothing to do with nothing. I guess I'll figure out what the title will be after I'm done recording it, because I don't know what I'm talking about as far as the topic right now. I just want to kind of chit chat with you guys a little bit. But yeah, I'm gonna put some stuff out, and it's more of a priority. And because I don't have the same pressures on me this year that I had on me last year, I can do it and not be like, oh my God, how do I pay my bills? So anyways, we're gonna talk about that too. I just really started putting certain things in place to help with relieving myself of certain anxieties. Like, I get really anxious. People don't notice it. Like, they would be oblivious to it because that's just, I'm super I'm an open person, but I'm really kind of private too. So like, it's weird. Like, when I'm home, I'm home. Like, it takes a lot for me to leave the house and want to go. Like, I'll go hang out with my friends. I wanted to go hang out with my friends tonight, but because of how when you do the Arise program, it's like this thing that you have to sign these. You committed to certain things, and so now this is what happens. And so I have to do it, but tomorrow I'll be off. And so tomorrow I'm gonna probably, if I have some left, I might not go to take them some black eyed peas and some greens, but I am gonna probably make a sweet potato pie later on. I don't know. I told her I was gonna bring one tonight, but I gotta be to work at like 5 o'clock in the morning, on the phones at 5 o'clock in the morning. And I did that to myself. So it's not like I did it because I kind of had to. Like, I have to pick hours. You have to pick a certain amount of hours for certain clients, especially when you new and stuff like that. And so it's just, it is what it is. But I had to pick the hours that were available, and they were there, and so I picked them. But I still want to make the sweet potato pie and stuff and go see my friends. So I'm gonna go do that tomorrow and just hang out with like friends for the new year instead of bringing the new year in, turned up. I'll be working. I'm also trying to edit today. Like, that's on the plan, to edit all of my videos, most of them from 2019, just to recap on where I'm at, because that's kind of part of like the whole process, what am I trying to say? That's part of why I do this, like, just documenting it. Because I don't go back and watch a lot of my videos, but I do like to see certain things every now and then. And then I'm like, okay, I said I was going to do that last year. I need to do that this year for real. Like, especially, I'm going to tell you guys how life is, or how it's been working out for me. My angel guys, I don't know what you want to call them, your ancestors, like, the universe, the amount of knowledge and information that I have been given, it's just kind of crazy. Like, it's so much that now I don't have no choice but to, like, just like share it, because it's just too much. And so I'm like, okay, well, I know how to. Oh, y'all forgive my nails. I was braiding my hair. I'm gonna go do this braid over because I don't like that part right there. But I'm going in there. I'm gonna take my polish off after I get done doing my hair. So forgive my chip nail polish. I know people be watching my nails. I'm like, geez, I'm not scrubbing right now, so the nail polish might be chipped. So just calm down. Y'all will know when I'm back in the OR. I'm not scrubbing right now. But did I tell you guys when I was in I don't think I told you guys this. I was in California. I took the first assist exam. I did not pass the first assist exam. What I did, I was open to, like, I was kind of open, like, I thought I knew, but I wasn't like 100%. And that's when you need to know more information, when you're not like completely all the way in the, like, yes and no anxiety or anything. That's what I learned about myself. Like, if I ain't anxious, I'm prepared. If I'm anxious, then I'm not prepared. That's pretty much like what my body been telling me. Like, in order for me to like chill on the anxiousness and calm down and be cool and stuff like that, I just have to be like prepared. And so when I went into the exam, I have been studying, but I have been studying the information that is like available for surgical assistance through certain agencies, or not agencies, but organizations. And so I was going through the MBS TSA's the app. And I was just like, okay, so I'm gonna study it. And then I thought I did well. Well, I was doing well. But what I noticed is that it wasn't so much that I should have been studying that. I already knew what I should have been studying, but I just didn't do it. And I was trying to like just be lazy, I guess. I know. I was being lazy, and I failed the test, and I failed it by like 20 points. So I didn't just like fail it. I like failed it. And so but what I will tell you that I learned, and this is what I'll tell you about any test, that if you get a retake, and this was an expensive loss, like the exam is $300. So I had to like take that, and then I had to repay for it like immediately because I was running out of time. And so anyways, I paid the $300 for it, but it did give me the opportunity to look at the like how they word the things, like not to say that I remember verbatim what the words were on the exam, because that's just not how my mind works, and it's against their rules. I think I had to sign a little thing that said I want to talk about, like I wouldn't copy or something like that, the exam questions. But what I will say is, if you study the outline you will know exactly what you need to know about the exam. Don't use their practice questions, don't use the app. I mean, you can use it. I mean, use those things because they're available to you. However, your focus should be the outline, and that's what my focus is. So I had already started an outline content, or not outline, but a surgical tech outline for the exam when I took the surgical tech exam. So I'm basically going to do the same exact thing that I did for the surgical tech exam, because it's not the same information. It's similar information, but it's not the same information. And so some of the, and then they changed some of the requirements for the surgical processes and the surgical tech stuff. So I had to go look at my outlines to make sure that I had the more current outlines, and I have the current outlines, and both for the surgical tech stuff changed and for first assisted changed. But I was still comparing the two, and there's still some stuff that are similar that both have to know, but the tests require you to know for first assist way more than what you would need to know if you was a surgical tech. But it's still surgical tech stuff in there, so it's kind of good, that you know surgical tech, but it's not just surgical tech. So anyways, I have all the stuff that I need. I have all the references, because this is the same exact thing. I'm sorry, this like eyelash is driving me up the wall. Anyways, I have all the books from the outline reference resources. So they have like a outline, and then in the outline somewhere it's like references to where you can find the answers to the objectives that are in the outline. I think I'm saying that right. So I bought the books. I had already had some of the books from the surgical tech exam, but the first assist stuff required some different books. So I had to buy those. So I did, and I like hard copy. I was gonna buy them ebook, but I wanted to like write in them. Like I'm like a pencil and paper type of person, so I just needed to do that. So anyways, I'll be sharing that with you guys if you want it. I got some stuff, like I done planned this all out, so I'm super excited for the new year. So hopefully if you guys do want some of that content, or for those that will want some, because I know it's some people that are taking surgical tech exams, that this might help. And if you want to become a first assistant, this might help you as well too. But this is what I'll be studying for this exam, working from home, and building my business all at the same time, as far as my brand goes. So when I say my business, I'm saying my brand, like myself as Kiafa. And I had to kind of sit back and really take some time and figure this stuff out, you guys. And so I decided that instead of it looking more like one thing or the other, it just can look like whatever it's just my business. It's gonna look how it's gonna look. It don't have to look like how everybody else's look. It shouldn't necessarily look like everybody else's, because it's for me, and like for you too, it's the same thing. So your business could look like yours. And when I say business, like look at it like like my life is a business, or that's how I have to think of it in order for myself to stay organized. So I'm looking at it like, okay, how does my money, what does my money flow look like? What does my income flow look like? And so my income flow right now looks like, one of my sources of income will be on Rise Work from Home. And now that's business to business, but you can do a Rise as a solo what is it, solopreneur, whatever it's called. You don't have to have a business anymore. I think you used to have a business to be with Arise, but I don't think that's a requirement anymore. So, but I'm doing B2B with Arise, but what I do like is you get your own hour, you make your own hours. But like I say, you do have for certain clients certain requirements, and they might say you require to work 15 hours a week, and they might need 10 of them to be on Saturday and Sunday, or a combination of both of them. And so I was like, okay, I'm okay with that. Like, I can commit to 15 hours a week, and that's just an extra source of income, that's coming in that I don't have to go outside the house to go get. Also, I guess I'm finna just try to do Airbnb in the back, as well as it's a salon back there. So I'm gonna try to figure out how I'm gonna do it, but I'm sure there's a way that I can design the studio, because I'm not doing a whole bunch of hair, and I'm not even sure if I'll be doing hair, but this is one of my sources of income. I'm just trying to weigh out which one would be better. Now, I can do Airbnb because it's a 1-bedroom, 1 bath. Actually, and it has a living room too. So it's like a bedroom with a living room and a bathroom. But that would be passive income, because though I would have to go put, some furniture and stuff in there, and maybe have somebody come clean it after the person leaves, that would still be just passive to me. I wouldn't physically have to do anything. As far as being a hairstylist and working back there, that's a little more active, and that requires me to be here, like physically there, and so that's just not attractive to me right now. However, the salon is established. I could sell it. And when I mean sell it, I don't mean like sell the building, I mean sell the business, because it does have its own like website and everything, and it comes with traffic. So I'm thinking of selling the salon website as a salon, for somebody that might be up and coming, that's in that industry and want to start a business. But this is like already done for you. Like, here, you pay me this amount, and then you can just have it. That's one source of income, and that's basically it's called rank and rent. And that's like a technique or a business model. That's like an online business model, but I didn't do it knowing that that's what that was. Like, I knew about SEO because I've been blogging and writing or creating websites, not so much as a web designer, but more as a blogger. So like on WordPress and creating WordPress websites. So I've been doing that. In the process of doing that, I learned how to do SEO, search engine optimization, and that allowed me to start putting the salon on the first page of Google for certain keywords that I wanted to rank for in the city, doing what I was doing. So currently, the website still gets customers and clients, or leads, if you want to call it that, and then they call, but I'm not necessarily available to do that, because the amount of money sometimes it might be okay and sometimes it's not. So I'm still up in the air with that. The problem is that it would be the same space as Airbnb. So I don't know if it would be good to which one to choose. Like I say, the salon already is coming with, a following, I guess, or it's already coming with money. It already comes with, if you could convert, we'll just say I get about 5 phone calls a day. We'll say an average hair service would be about $100. It's not that I don't it's not enough money. It's just that is not where my focus is. My focus would be on creating more businesses like that, like where I could keep building it versus, excuse me guys, I'm getting over a cold. Build more businesses like that versus just being like a hairstylist or a business owner. But then in the other part of my mind, it's like I could just open a salon out of town and put people in the salon, and then have people working for me as a commission hairstylist, and that would be probably more income than I would be making if I had a Airbnb suite. But the Airbnb suite would basically have me living here for free, and that so I'm torn right now between those two income choices. But as of right now, I do have the Arise coming in. We're gonna figure out what other income stream I'm gonna use. It will at least be one out of those two. It may be a combination of both or something like that, or a hybrid or something. And then another source of income is what I was kind of telling you about with the websites and the SEO part, the SEO for websites. And SEO, it basically like it's about getting the websites that you already like, the websites when you go to Google, those websites, whatever words you type in, the ones that come up, they're there for a reason. It's a strategy that comes along with it, and the people who have those websites there are making a generous amount of money if they're converting the leads or the traffic or you to purchase a product or a service. It could be anything. But yeah, so that's something that I'm playing with, and that's kind of where I want to focus more of my time on. That's a skill that I already have. And so I'm just like, well, really what it boiled down to is, what do you want to do? Like, what is it that you're going to do? Like, what do you see yourself doing? And like being real with myself, like honestly, do I want to be a hairstylist? Do I want to be a surgical tech? Do I want to be a first assistant? You know, what is it that I want to be? And it all comes down to business. Like, it all comes down to, and not just any business, like more small business, and leveraging the things that I know and the things that I can do, like my skills, to create a life that I want to live, but teaching other people how to do the same thing. Like, not necessarily saying you need to pay. Like, I did have to pay for the knowledge, and it was certain things that I had to invest in. Yes, that I had to, you know, to get to where I'm at. But once I paid it, like the information, the power that information gave me put me in a position where it's like my skill set has increased. And so because my skill set increased, my income should increase too. But now I just have to apply the skills that I have already learned to increase my income. And I can't, and I'm struggling with doing certain things that might take my focus away from it. And I feel like hairstyling is not my focus. My focus would be on teaching other hairstylists how to do what I already know how to do. Like, that would be more of a focus than actually doing a hair tutorial, or you know, like at the most what I would do with you guys is like, maybe if I was, you know, feeling like braiding my hair right now, I would sit here and have a chit chat while I braid my hair, and I might tell you what I'm doing. But I don't see myself really doing a hair tutorial. I could see myself teaching you how to become a beauty guru through YouTube before I would actually want to be like a beauty guru or like a hair YouTuber. Like, I don't want to do hair on YouTube. I want to like use this for a different message. And so, but that goes back to like, for hair, when I was doing hair and I was like really into it, I was really passionate about it. And it was more of the culture that I was passionate about, because it was like a side of being a Black woman that I hadn't really, you know, explored before or really even knew existed. And so, and then I understood it, and I just was like, oh, and I understood business. So I was like, well, I can monetize, you know, being a Black woman with, I can leverage this in business, and not just that, teach other women, other Black women how to, you know, make their hair not fall out and stuff. But I don't know if that's like, for me, the best use of my time. I would rather teach more Black, white, whoever you are, you know, but catering to my culture for sure, how to become wealthy by leveraging what you already know. Like, you ain't got to go relearn nothing. You don't have to go to surgical tech school. Now, what I will say is that if you have a family, there's certain amount of responsibility that come with that. So instead of you thinking, oh, I want to make money online, or I want to, you know, do this, and I'm going to stop going to work, don't do that, because you still need that money coming in. Like, ain't nobody doing no business. Like, ain't no businesses being started for free. Like, ain't no how do you start a business from zero? Like, you can't. You have to get some money. And the only way, like, most Americans know how to get money. They just either choose not to do it. Go get a job. It's simple. That ain't hard. You don't have no job, or you don't have no money, you go get a job. You need more money, you can go get another job, or you can increase your skill set. So when you spending that same amount of time at work, you get a little more money. Now, that's what surgical tech was to me. Surgical tech made it to where I didn't have to work $10 an hour jobs. And it's nothing wrong with working $10 an hour, because if you know how to manage your money, then $10 an hour might be better. You doing better with that $10 an hour than somebody making $100 an hour. So don't look at it like that. But I also was a single parent, and I knew that $10 an hour wasn't going to be enough for me, and I had a skill set that allowed me to make a little more money, you know, throughout the same amount of time that I wanted to spend away from my son. So I didn't necessarily want to be a surgical tech. If anybody really know, like, I stopped doing it. When I went to cosmetology school, I had nothing to do with being a surgical tech. I didn't want to do it, but I also learned when I was in cosmetology school, when I came out, I was making good money, but it wasn't consistent. And because I was a parent, like, I needed the consistency, or I felt like I needed it. And so I'm back to that being anxious and shit. Like, I just can't handle it. It stresses me out. So I went ahead and, hold on guys, let's go get some chapstick. I went ahead and just worked as a surgical tech. I didn't care for some of the places or the people that I work with, but I do enjoy being a surgical tech. And most of the time I enjoy working with the doctors. Like, it's really kind of cool being around people that are intelligent or have been exposed to education, or an education level that you haven't been exposed to. Because just being around them, you got to step, like, you shit is just sink or swim. Like, you have to be able to, you know, adapt to your surroundings. And if your surroundings is with people that, you know, got MD behind their name, like, shit, I mean, outside of the OR, having certain conversations just didn't happen for me. So that was kind of like, and I didn't notice this until after I had already became a hairstylist. I was like, okay, I'm gonna just go back to working in the OR, PRN. That was my thing. I was like, and that's what I liked about surgical tech. It gave me the flexibility to do what I needed to do, however I needed to do it, right? If I wanted to work a certain amount of hours, then I could at hospitals. But I wasn't making a whole bunch of money. It was like $20. One of them, I would think it was like $18. But I could do it when I wanted to. And so, like I said, I'm a single parent, so I was able to work in L&D at one of the hospitals, and I worked in the main OR too, but L&D, they did 12-hour shifts. And because I was PRN, they really would just take whatever I would give them. And so I was just at work. Like, I would be working more than 40 hours sometimes because I could. You know, I didn't get no overtime at this one hospital because that was part of their, like, setup. They wanted you to be a full-time staff person committed to them, and then you got all that kind of stuff. But if you was just like PRN, you was just PRN. You didn't get any of that stuff. But I enjoyed that, and that put me at a level where, okay, now I could afford certain, you know, to live in a certain area without struggling so much. Not even a certain area. I could live in a better apartment, or I can actually have an apartment, and that apartment went from an apartment to a townhouse to a house. Like, this took time. And this ain't mine. Like, I'm renting this, but as of right now, I could afford my own house. Like, it's just, and actually, the thing is, like, I was just talking to somebody else about it. I'm not moving until I find, like, exactly what I'm looking for, because I'm so comfortable here. Like, my garden here, my chickens in the backyard. And by the time I find something, if my landlord want to sell it to me and I want to buy it, then I might. And if not, then it's nice having a landlord that fixes things. I'm not going to even lie to you guys. And so that's the same amount of money that you would be paying to an HOA fee, a person. I know it's not mine. I know. I'm going to get to that. We're going to get to that. That's part of why you have to put things in place. Like, that's on the list. It's on the way. But yeah, man. So I needed to, back to what I was saying about as far as being a surgical tech, I just needed to be able to live a certain lifestyle. And being a surgical tech allowed me to fund all of my, it funded, I mean, it didn't fund hair school because I went to cosmetology school on my GI Bill. I wanted to go to business school, and I started going to business school. I even enrolled in JU. And I still had money on my GI Bill and everything, and I was taking classes. But what I realized is, when I was gonna get an MBA, they wasn't teaching what I wanted to know about business. They was teaching, like, other stuff. I wanted to know about online marketing. I wanted to know about how, like, I see people making money online. I want to know how they're doing that. And I see businesses doing it. Because at the time, this was still, like, it still wasn't clear on how people was making money online. and it was a lot of scamming going on. So I wasn't finna pay nobody no money for nothing. I was just like, I ain't paying you. I'll just get it off YouTube or reading blogs. I remember I'll be up for hours watching videos, reading blogs, trying and like start. And I would watch a video, I would read a blog, and as I'm reading the blog or watching the video, I would be doing it, like whatever they would be talking about. And so I learned about HTML and WordPress. WordPress was so intimidating back in the day, and now it's just like, oh, I'll throw a WordPress blog up in like no time and think nothing about it. But I just remember like trying to figure out certain things and just panicking. And one year all of my websites got taken down because I didn't have the proper like a virus or something got on one of the websites, but because it was a package deal, like all of them was under the same umbrella, I guess, so to speak, they all had to like be taken down until I could figure out which one. Oh my God, you guys, I learned so many lessons and went through so many things, but I was only able to do this working as a surgical tech because I could go work and grind out for like 3 days, and then I would have like 5 days or like 4 days off. Or if I was like, okay, I'm not gonna even work that much, I'm gonna just not make as much and be cool with not making this much. But the reason that I chose online, one of the reasons I chose online marketing or just small, like doing small business online, was because when I was doing hair, as a hairstylist, you gotta have somewhere to do hair, you gotta have all these products, you got to market the business and all that stuff. And that's all fine and dandy. And that's with any business that you offering a service. Like if you're offering your services to, you got to do all of that stuff. But the overhead was like a lot. And so when I was looking at it, I was just like, I don't have to pay that much if I invest in online marketing. I don't have to pay that. So I was able to like get into business with a little bit of money, not with no money, like with a little bit of money. And I just started noticing where I needed to spend my money at. And so first I started paying like $20 a month. And it took me some like working up to this, I stopped I remember when I didn't have cable no more, I was like, oh my God, people gonna think I'm so cheap, because I didn't have cable. I stopped cable and I went straight Netflix and Hulu. And I think this was before I knew Amazon Prime came with video. And so I started paying for my autoresponder, where you get your like if you sign your email up with somebody and then you get an email from them and then they keep sending you emails, like you have to pay for that. And I started paying. No, that wasn't the first thing. The first thing I paid for was web hosting, where like, so if I do kiafa.com, that's my house, right? That's like my address. But I need electricity to that address. That's your web hosting. So my web hosting, I had to pay, I think it was $10 a month. And I went with HostGator because GoDaddy at the time didn't do monthly like installs. And I didn't have, it was like $100 a year. I didn't have it like up front. I was like 100, and then over here I can get the same thing and pay $10 a month through HostGator, and HostGator gonna let me put all of these. I was like, okay, I'm cool with HostGator. So I have both. I got HostGator and I have GoDaddy, but I still have HostGator to this day, and I still pay them monthly. I should pay them about a year because you do get a discount, and I probably will start paying them about a year. But I just love stuff like how it was, y'all. I ain't gonna even lie. Once it started going, I was just like, okay, I'm just leaving how it is. But so I started paying, but I just started noticing where I needed to pay for things. I knew I needed to pay for the domain name, and then when I was looking, I was like, this is the same exact thing as a brick and mortar business. This is just online. This is literally just online, and I don't have to pay the same amount in overhead. The cost of entry to an online business is so much cheaper than if you go out here and open a hair salon, or even pay, sorry guys, or even pay, I don't know, if you open anything that's gonna require you, like what I would do if I was a hairstylist, this is what I did. Never mind what I would do. This is what I did. I went, and this house came with, when I was looking, came with that one room bedroom in the back. We call it a mother-in-law suite here in Florida. The laundry room is right outside this door, which is right outside the door of the little one bedrooms, the mother-in-law suite. So my clients came here. I started over there at first, like I would do hair. This room right here, that door right there opens to a room. This eyelash is driving me crazy. And I would do hair in there. I had a portable little sink that we would back it up to this sink, and I would wash their hair if they needed it. And that's how I started. And then, or after, because I worked in the salon for a little while, but then when I moved into this house, I needed to cut my costs, and I was just like, I can't be paying booth rent. Like, that ain't gonna work. And so I came here, and I did hair here. And then I was renting it out to a person that was living back there. And then once I realized I could be making more money doing hair from home, that's exactly what I did. And then in Florida, it's legal. So I ended up calling the state board out, or they come out. Once you apply for your license, they come out and they inspect it. And the lady, Miss Cindy, she came out, and she sweet lady, she just loved it because it's a big old garden in the front. So she just loved, like, she was just like, every time I come, she just came not too long ago and did an inspection. But she came out and she signed me off, and she was like, this is good for you. Cause she knew at the time I had Braylon, he was even smaller. And Braylon would be in here watching TV or eating, and I would be in the back doing hair. And when he needed me, he could come back there. Cause at the time I think he probably was like 6 or something, maybe 5. Cause he was, maybe kindergarten. Cause he was old enough to like come, and I would come in here and make sure he was good, and then run back. And so that's what I did, you guys. I never really wanted to be like under somebody else when it came down to it, because you lose money like that. And so this is how I ended up down the path of like online businesses, guys. It sounds crazy. I don't even know how I got on this subject, but it's a good subject to be on, because this really is how my life is. Like, every now and then I might take a client if I feel like, and this is what I did like about doing hair. This part, the game is changing a little bit, but this is where you need, most of my clients pay cash. So there's that. I didn't have to wait for a paycheck. You know, you keep track, you do what good Samaritans do, but yes. Most of my clients pay cash, and the better I got with my customer service, the better I got, because my skill set was there. Like, what I was doing to my clients, I was doing natural hair, which I have. Like, I was doing my hair. Like, they just might have more or less. It might be damaged or not. But I was specializing in, and it took me a while. I didn't know I was specializing, because when I went to school, I knew how to do everything. But over time, I ended up specializing in natural hair. It was a thing, and it's still a thing. Like, not even was a thing, but it was still like, because I graduated from cosmetology school in 2013, so it had just really got some good momentum going. Natural hair, that is. And women needed to be educated on it, and it's not that many hairstylists out here that want to do natural hair, and not only not that want to do it, know how to. Because take in mind, ain't nobody teaching you how to deal with 4C hair. Like, that ain't something that they teaching you in cosmetology school. Trust me, I know, I went. The only way you would learn how to do 4C hair in its natural state before, we'll say 2009, it was on little kids. But you, even if she got too much hair, they slapping relaxers in it. So ain't nobody learning, ain't no black women knowing how to do, black women hair. This was prior to. So like I say, around 2013, it's black hair everywhere. It's all kind of black hair exposed and this and that. And so, but ain't no natural hairstylist. Like, ain't no hairstylist that's actually sitting down saying, you got the Africans that's gonna snatch your edges out and all that. I ain't hating on them, but you just, they ain't braiding mine. I used to go, and that was when I used to be lazy. I'll braid it. I know how to braid it. I'll do it. I'm cool. Nah. And you got to be careful on who you let, and that energy transfer. Be careful. But I just did hair here, you guys. I would do it here. So I don't even know if I gave y'all like the streams of income, but I think I gave you 3. What else I was thinking, and I don't know like how far I'm gonna get with it, was like maybe doing some kind of gardening, what is called like a microgreen garden. Cause this room right here, I'm gonna show you guys. I'm supposed to be cleaning up. Y'all like distracted me. This video finna be a whole hour long, but I don't even care because it's finna be the new year. So this room right here, there go our bikes. It's cold right in here right now. So this is like I don't know what you would call it. I don't want to call it a Florida room, but I guess you would call it a Florida room. The only thing it's really useful for is like the dogs. Sometimes when they come in the house, I put them in here, but they really like to be in there. And so right now it's just like an activity room, like where we just leave our shoes. I made a mess earlier, and then that's the animal food. I gotta go get some more. But I was thinking that this room is big enough to do a microgreen gardening. And if y'all haven't found out about microgreens and why you would possibly want to start a microgreen garden, you really should look into it, because microgreens are super condensed with nutrients. Like, I'm not finna give y'all a whole like nutrients list because I'm not nutrition, but it's like the same. It's like the same amount of, I don't know how to explain it to you. Like, you could just, the microgreens are more like a superfood versus eating, like allowing the vegetable to go to full maturity. So, but it don't really, like, it's not oversaturated market, and it's something that I would do. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's in my interest. So I go down business ventures and things. So I like gardening. I think gardening for really, like, for one, let me just start with this. Gardening, and like, it should be, everybody should be gardening if you're in business, because when you, now it does take, hold on, let me slow down because I'm getting excited. To me, gardening is business. If you see how much it costs for, like, you can grow a tomato, a pack of seeds at the dollar store is $1. Okay, we'll say a pack of seeds at Walmart is $2.50. I think it's like the cheapest. I got some seeds in there. Matter of fact, come on, let's go get them. What are you at? I think they ain't here. I really need to clean up, you guys. So don't be coming for me in the comments. I will block your ass. Oh, okay. This the office. The office getting redone. I got Braylon. Oh, that's another we finna get into that streaming income next. So I need to let me get back in here. I'm trying to stay where it's halfway decent light in it, and I got a thing. So this is my bag of seeds, guys. Okay, this bag of seeds, this pack right here. Y'all see that? This pack is from, is this gonna focus on it? I think it's a American, what did I say? American something, American seed. Okay, so American seed, right? Y'all see how much it is? For $1. I know it's flipped backwards. For $1. Cucumbers. 4 these pack of seeds for $1. How many in here? This one I'll say, but it's about 750 grams. Is that grams? Milligrams. That weight. So anyways, now it's gonna take these about, what is this? About 2 months to grow. But think about, I mean, I don't know, do you eat cucumbers? If you don't eat cucumbers, then you wouldn't see. But one seed, you guys, one seed, like, let's just say one of these seeds just germinated. One. We're gonna say one. I'm gonna open them. This is a cucumber. Let me find something in here. I don't think none of these seeds packet is just open. But when you think about how much money you would really save if you could grow not all of your food. Okay, here we go. Broccoli. I buy broccoli right now because I still really haven't figured out how to grow it, but I'm gonna figure it out. 90 days to harvest. I spend like $3.50 on $4 if it's organic. Lord forbid it's organic. $4 a head of broccoli. Now I buy broccoli, I buy it fresh. My son love it. We eat a lot of broccoli up in here. I buy broccoli because he gonna eat it. He like it. I know how to cook it. It's healthy. We eat broccoli up in here, y'all. Like, this is something, I got these seeds because I need to learn how to grow broccoli. This is 1 gram of seeds. So 1 gram of seeds for one. I'm trying to get it to focus, but it want to focus on me. So anyways, it's gonna take 3 months for these to grow. So 3 months. But I don't know how many seeds is in here, guys. Like, it's just so, I'm gonna open it. It's just so many seeds that if only 2 of these seeds actually did what it was supposed to do, which the idea would be for more of them to actually, you know, germinate. That's when they actually turn into a fruit or a vegetable, whichever it is. But once it germinates, like, I would easily, if I could grow this to maturity, I can't open the doggone thing. If I could get this to grow to maturity, that for 1 month alone, let's just say for 1 month, I might eat 6. For our math's sake, we're gonna say it's 6. So that would be $24, right? And broccoli for 1 month, $24. Okay. It cost me $1.44 to buy this pack. I don't even know if y'all finna be able to see how many seeds. Hold on. Ooh. Sorry for the shakiness. Can y'all see how many? Can y'all see how many seeds in there? I mean, seriously. Like, all I have to do is take my time and figure out how to grow them and keep them alive. Let me see. Let me hold them up. I want y'all to see, like, understand what I'm saying. Like, it's way more. I don't even know how many seeds in here. Like, it look like pepper. If I, you know, let them all fall, they might just fall over the place. But my point to that is the math behind this is why, the math and the magic. I like that one. That was cheesy, but I like it. The math and the magic behind gardening has intrigued me tremendously, because I mean, $4 for organic head of broccoli, and that's just one thing. These, like, green beans, y'all eat these. I eat these. Most people buy them out the can, but, you know, to each his own. I ain't hating. They got them at these habaneros. Now, this ain't that many in here. This is 100 milligrams, but, and really, this ain't even, like, okay, so I bought these, like, because as you can see, like, these for $4. Like, this is my stash over time, right? And so sometimes what I do is, when I get stuff, I just keep them. I just keep the seeds. Now, I did buy these because I thought they was kind of dope. Like, y'all seen, I grew some of these, I think, last year, or the year before last. The colorful, the rainbow carrots. But I just really think, like, being able to put something in the ground that's, for one, so inexpensive, and what people even don't know, or they don't care to know or do it, is that you can, if you got, like, food stamps or something like that, or you know somebody got some food stamps and you want a garden, go ask them to, like, go to Walmart with you, because you can buy garden, like, you can buy seeds, you can buy fruit plants and trees and stuff from Walmart. I'm so sorry I keep messing with my eye, y'all. That eyelash is, like, really irritating my, or it's something in my eye. I don't know if it's eyelashes. Every time I touch it, it don't. But anyways, so that's like, oh, the clothes in there. So what I was doing, and what I still need to do, and this is partly why my room is junky, is go through all of the clothes that me and Braylon no longer wear and create an online thrift store. I'm so sorry, like, I know this video long. I'm not sorry that the video long, but I did just get sidetracked, and I didn't really condense what I was gonna say, so I'm gonna do it at the end. But anyways, as far as my income goes, or streams of income, and how you can create these kind of streams of income too. Like, these are just basic things. Let's just say you know how to cook, like, or you good at making pies or something like that, or cakes and stuff. You can do that. To me, that's a little more work than I want to do, you know, but that's still a stream of income. But like these clothes, it won't be nothing for me to take pictures of those clothes in there and put them on eBay. You can put them on whatever. You can put Poshmark. You can go Mercari. You can do whatever you want to. It don't matter which. Like, if you got a little girl or something, maybe Mercari or Poshmark. I don't know. Excuse me, but you can do all of them. Shoot, if you got the time, you could just, like, when you take a picture, take one picture and post it on multiple sites, and then wherever it sells, then you just take it down on all the sites. You can do it like that. I started doing that a couple years ago, but I didn't continue. So I used to go to garage sales and do this, like, not garage sales, excuse me, Goodwill, and I would just buy stuff in Goodwill and come home and reflip it. Now I got that from my grandma, because my grandma used to sell stuff at the garage, at the yard sales, not yard sales, but at the flea market. And I grew up with my grandma and, you know, my aunties and all that, my mom too. But my grandma would go to Goodwill and be in Goodwill all day. Well, not all day, but for a long time. I remember my cousin used to be playing in the clothes. And then she would go home and wash the clothes and iron them, and then go resell them to the flea market, at the flea market. And so when she started like getting older and I got older, I told her one day, like, it was something I had sold, and I just saw it was like $70 or something, and she was like, oh, you can sell this too. And so it kind of just started from there, like, and then she passed, and then I was just like selling a whole bunch of her like clothes that we had at the house. It was just like, y'all, for like months I had a house full of clothes. Like, I would have so many clothes here because she just had so many things from her yard, her flea market business, that it just kind of, you know, helped me figure out what was it just helped me learn a stream of income that I would have never really thought of. But what I will say is that you just create a lot of stuff when you when you have that. So if you're the type of person that can't let go of stuff, I wouldn't suggest you to do like this stream of income, because you're gonna be buying stuff and you're gonna be keeping it. I don't like a lot of stuff, like all these little knickknacks and stuff. Y'all see my mama bought that and brought that stuff in here. I don't buy that kind of stuff. Like, I don't like a lot of stuff because it just be too much. You know, like, I need my feng shui to just flow. Okay, so anyways, but if you can't release things, then you probably wouldn't want to do this. But how I look at it is, if you want to be able to like wear whatever you want to wear and still kind of like not be breaking the bank, this is how you can do it without like doing coupons and stuff. This is how you can do it. I mean, you can still go do the coupons and stuff like that and make it even less expensive. But let's just say you want to go buy something new and it's like $100 and you like, dang, I only need to wear it like a handful of times and then I ain't gonna really probably wear it again or whatever. Wear it. Even if it's a wig, put that bitch on. Like, well, the thing about wigs is if it's like a lace front, you really can't sell it. But if it's not a lace front, and like you can clean it and resell it. People buy this stuff online all the time. Like, you see YouTubers all the time. They'll get a unit from a like a company or whatever, and they'll wear it and then they'll resell it. I watched this one girl, I can't, her name something, it's Christina or something, I can't remember. She was a dancer, and she went from dancing to just full-time YouTubing, and that was one of the things. She was just like, yeah, y'all, you can go buy her wigs. You know, I think it was on Poshmark or Mercari, one of those sites. But you can resell your stuff. It could be bags, it could be shoes, it could be hair, it could be kids' clothes. It doesn't really matter what it is. It's whatever you have a whole bunch of and that you might not really need in your life anymore. So you just let it go to somebody else. Oh, let go is another one. Also, Craigslist and Facebook Marketplace, if you wanted to do it like that. But if you wanted to do like a business where you wanted to send to other people and have like that, reach, then you could do I like eBay because I know how eBay works. I just like to stick with what I know, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Another stream of income, which like I said earlier, this is just something that I'm dibbling and dabbling in, you guys. This ain't wait a minute, let me rephrase. I'm not dibbling and dabbling in it. I'm in this, but I'm in it for the long haul. So I'm getting comfortable with like trying to find my routine in it, and that's affiliate marketing. If you don't know about affiliate marketing, basically it just means online salesperson. And if you don't know what an online salesperson is, you guys, that's just a person that, let's just say you got a product, I like your product, I send my traffic, whether it's from a blog or a YouTube video or Facebook or Instagram, to a certain link, and then it doesn't cost the customer anything, but the company pays me for sending you to them. One of the big companies that do this is Amazon. You guys may or may not know it. You may or may not be familiar with it on YouTube, but most of the time when you are clicking links that go to people's like Amazon, go to another offline site or whatever, it's probably an affiliate link if it's for a product or a service. And so I had already knew about this as well back from when I was blogging. This was huge when I was doing hair, because this is how you can sell hair without having to go look for a hair distributor. This was huge in the African American women community, for people that wanted to sell hair. everybody wants to sell hair, but then it's like, well, I got to find a distributor, and then they want to find a distributor list, and it's just like, ain't no super secret out here. Like, most of the people getting their hair from AliExpress or Alibaba, or DH Gates, or one of those type of Amazon or eBay. The one that I would choose, I mean, all of them are good, but I would probably go with Amazon, because I would use Amazon as a distributor, as a hair distributor. You like, what you mean? How? For one, you can find all kind of sales on Amazon. So if you find a sale, you buy the hair. If you want to buy it, you don't have to. Or, I mean, when it comes to hair and certain products, you do need to like try them out and test it out. But let's just say you don't want to. You could just recommend, a person hair. Like, if you watched a YouTuber and you was just like, yeah, I liked her hair or whatever. Let's just say you want to do it like this. I wouldn't necessarily do it like this, but let's just say you wanted to. You watched a YouTuber, you liked her hair, then she linked to the hair in her video, and then you go follow her link, right? You don't necessarily buy the hair from her. You just go so you can see where the hair is on Amazon. So you see the same product on Amazon. You can be an affiliate, use your link, and go make a reaction video to her video, because that's what people doing these days. You can like make a reaction video to her video, and then have a link to her hair video. To the hair that's in her video and your video. Or if you like, it's just so many ways to do it. I could just play with that all day long. But that's just how people like. It's just so many ways that you can do it without having to purchase the product. But what I like is, like, I just like Amazon, because if you send somebody to Amazon, and let's just say they don't buy. Let's just say I send somebody to Amazon for some hair, and they don't buy the hair. They buy some Pampers and a bottle and a milk pump or some shit. I get commission for that. Instead of like, and even though it sounds crazy, other companies don't do that. Let's just say you go to another company. Some companies do and some companies don't. But most companies, you have to send them to the link to the product. But Amazon say, if you just send them to Amazon, we gonna honor it regardless. Now, the downfall about Amazon is they don't have the best rates. Like, they don't have the best commission rates. And commission is sales. Like, online, it's an online salesperson, so it's just sales. So you get a percentage based off of what category it is in. Like, let's just say it's hair might be 4%, 4 to 6% you get. So if you sell like $100 worth of hair, you ain't really making a whole bunch of money. You know what I'm saying? You might make like $4 or $5 or something like that. So the key is not really to focus on small things, or low commission things. The key is to focus on like high ticket items. So like for me, I'm trying to tie in medical instruments into this, like, because I know that's a high paying, but you also have to get with companies and become affiliate with companies that have high ticket products in your, industry. Now, I don't necessarily want to go off and sell medical products, but I would like to try to see, how affiliate marketing actually fits into my world. Medical products or instruments ain't something I'm really selling. I do talk about surgical instruments. So when I do, because I have a plan on doing this as well, like a tutorial or like just give some information on surgical tech instruments, I might want to link, to a kit or something to like with a company and an agency that has an affiliate program. Does that make any sense to you guys? Like, I might not be selling operating room beds, but if you need a first assist, practice kit, I might have you, and I want to be able to offer that. Or here's another one, like for books. Emma's like, if you read a lot of books, like I have a lot of books in there, do book reviews. Like, that's what it's coming, guys, it's coming. So you do the book reviews, right? And you link to the book in the description. And then if they go buy the book, if the book is, whether it's an informational book or a good book, you can just make a whole YouTube channels around reading fantasy books and just straight do affiliate links fantasy books from Amazon or from Barnes and Noble, because they have an affiliate program. Like everybody got, Walmart.com has an affiliate program. Everybody got an affiliate program, guys. If you ever are looking for an affiliate program, you can either go into Google and type in affiliate programs, or you can look at the bottom. It's normally in a footer of the website of the company, like where they got like like at the bottom, and then they have all these like, you know, work for us and all that stuff down there, hitting the opportunities. If you look down there, sometimes it'll say affiliate. If it say that, click on it, read it. Some of them simple to get into, some of them are not, and then, you know, you just do what you need to do to become an affiliate. And some affiliate programs I like, and I like the ones that give back to the customer, but they don't always, you know, that don't always happen. So sometimes like companies, they'll want to work with you as a brand or whatever. And so if I can ever get into a situation like that, I think that'd be cool for you guys. So I'm gonna try to do better so I can start getting you guys a discount too. But in the meantime, if there's something that I want to share with you, and I have an affiliate link to it, it'll be in the description box. I'll tell you about it, because it's like a disclaimer. You have to tell people about it anyways. And so, but I don't want, it's not like a hidden agenda. It's not like I'm trying to scam any of you, because that is never my intention. Ain't no negativity over here. This is all love. So if I'm sharing something with you guys, it's probably something that is very useful to me. It's not something that I'm just like, oh, you need this, you know, wine opener because it helps you think better. Unless it does. Okay, so I see my wine opener over there. I don't have a link for it, but that's not the point. I'm going to go ahead and get started. I still need to go get my clothes, so I might not take y'all with me because this video is an hour and something long. And I just wanted to talk to you guys. So I think this video is probably going to be something about, oh, my streams of income. So just to recap, you guys, so I said one of my streams of income would be me working at a Rise, work from home. You guys can do it as well. Another stream of income is me, what was it? Ooh, hold on, guys. I think it was, okay, so Rise, work from home. Oh, the SEO or the salon, and then or both, so that might be one or two. We'll just go like that. And then I'll also be doing the eBay thrift store. That's it. I'm just going to call it, or we'll call it an online thrift store. And oh, just the website where affiliate marketing. Oh, ads will come into the affiliate, where ads as well would be a like a revenue stream when it comes down to like blogs. And YouTube, I don't know how I feel about video or putting ads on YouTube. I haven't been accepted into the partnership yet, but I don't like certain, I don't know. We'll see how the ads on the video go. But once you put ads on like your blog and stuff or your website, if it's Google ads, they pay you, or certain ads pay you per view, certain ads pay you per click, but that is like a passive-ish way of streaming income. So when I'm creating like a blog post and it's an ad in there somewhere, just by you viewing the ad, typically Google will pay me. There are other ways to do ads and stuff, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna go with Google just quite yet, but I may, because just at the beginning, because it's just an easy avenue, revenue stream. So ads and affiliate marketing kind of go together, because the affiliate marketing would just like offset if I write a super long blog post on, you know, gardening or something like that, and I want to link to a rake or something that I think, like I have this one tool, I don't know what it's called, but it helps with the type of gardening that I'm doing. So like if I wrote something on that, and because it really did help me, like I would want to be able to link to it. I got it from Home Depot, and Home Depot as well has an affiliate program. So if I was accepted into their affiliate program, sorry guys, if I was accepted into their affiliate program just by linking to that, and if I can't find, here's the thing, if I can't find a company to link these products to, the Amazon is the default, because Amazon has everything, so it would just be linked straight to Amazon. But yeah, so basically right now, and like I said, maybe we will do the micro green garden. That's just up in the air. That's not for sure, because that will require some money. Not a lot of money, but and it's gonna require an audience that I don't have quite yet. The thing about the skills that I was telling you earlier, like the SEO, the thing about those skills is transferable to each job, like whatever, or not job, it's transferable to each business, because it's not more like a job thing, it's more like a business. So there's that. Also, at the end of all of this, if I wanted to take a contract as a surgical tech, that would be a stream of income, but that would take place of the Arise income, and that is extremely more. However, working as a surgical tech or a first assistant takes me away from so many things that it's just even though the money is good, that it's just not balanced. So if I could figure out how to balance, I heard something. If I could figure out how to balance being a surgical tech first assistant and actually working outside of the home without, like, you know, messing up too much, because I still have my son at a homeschool, then I'll do that. But as of right now, like, my focus is on creating this business, you know, this brand for myself. And it's all in preparation for, like, me becoming, you know, older, being able to leave something back for my son when I pass, or at least for me to have something to live off of when I get older, so I don't have to depend on my son. That's something I guess I'll talk about in another video, you guys, because I know this one is super long. But some of the things that I'm deciding on sacrificing right now in my life, it may seem like, oh, you know, some people would just not want to live, like, I have an older car and I live in, like, you know, an older kind of home or whatever. But these are sacrifices that are being made to prepare for the things that I, instead of just making, like, quick decisions, and then later on in life, the quick decisions that I made now affect my son, because he'll end up having to take care of me because I didn't manage my money in the, you know, in my earlier years when I was able to get out and go to work and things like that. And so I'm just trying to make sure that I got him straight and that I'm straight. And in the process of that, I want to make sure you guys be straight as well, because I know how to do this. And it's just one of those things where, like I said at the beginning, the universe puts you, God, I don't know, your angel guys, whoever you want to call it, whoever, however you cut it, put certain things on you, and then it becomes a response. Like, it's like you have to. Like, I'm just like, I gotta say it now. Like, it's just, I've been holding this in too long. Like, that's how I feel. Like, just blurt it out. And so it's just like, I'm just pushed to just be more like, you guys, this is how people are creating wealth. This is not just about, you know, making money online. This is about wealth. Like, the kind that we ain't never, like, my granddaddy and my grandma probably thought about, but realized that wasn't gonna happen in their lifetime. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can live this lifestyle. And then two, realizing that, like, it took me a minute to how to say it. Like, okay, so I have an older car. It's a 2008. It's paid off. Y'all already know. And I'm renting this house. It's older or whatever. And society says that, you know, I'm 36 years old, I'm single, I should be married with multiple kids, with a mortgage, with a couple car notes, with about a whole bunch of debt. You know what I'm saying? Now, remember I told y'all I'd be stressed out. Like, I think my God and then my angel guys know that it's a certain amount of stress that, like, they putting on me. Like, my life is constructed for me right now. You know what I'm saying? Because they know, like, okay, she need to have certain things in order for her to feel comfortable. And in order for me to feel comfortable, like, I got to be right. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm trying, you guys. That's all I can say. I'm trying. But this was a pretty good video. I mean, I don't know how many of you guys going to watch it for a whole hour and 30 something. However long the video going to be. But I just don't know what's my future. I do know, like, I'm super grateful for my present though, because I used to try to figure out what, like, when I would think about what retirement was, I would think, oh, people don't have to go to work no more. Like, they get to stay home. They old. They don't work their whole life. and they tired, but they get to stay home. And most of them, they have their houses paid off and stuff like that. They don't have a whole bunch of bills. They help take care of their grandkids. That's what I think about retirement. What I think about life now is like, I want to feel how people would feel if they're retired, but I want to feel like that now. But I don't necessarily like want to be tired. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be 60, 70 years old, or 65, because 60 ain't like super old. 65, 70s, and have to go to work. My feet swole. You know, like, I don't want to have to do that. And I know I don't want to have to do that. And so I think my angel guides, my ancestors, they lining it up to where I won't have to do that. But because I'm still human, it's how, like, I'm just being like, y'all, it's like this, I don't know, it's this pressure. And it's not a bad amount of pressure, but it's just like, you need to talk now. You need to talk about it now. You need to talk about it right now. Right now, you need to talk. It's like one of those, like, it's just nagging me right now. And it's just, so I'm like, okay. And I kept telling them, like, I was talking, and I'm like, I don't even know where to start at with this. It's just start, just talk. So we're talking, you guys. So I'm gonna go get my clothes, because it's 12:37 now. My neck bone should be ready for me to get my put in my black eyed peas. So I'm gonna pour some of the water from my some neck bones in the black eyed peas, and then a piece of neck bone in there too. But and go get my clothes, and then that's really it. I'm gonna get started on editing my videos from last year, so I can have them up for. I want to have it up for tomorrow. I don't know if it's gonna be a long one. I don't know if it's gonna be a short one. I don't know if it's gonna be a whole bunch of short ones. I don't know, but I want to have it all for you guys. Maybe starting tonight, depending on how long this one take to go up, because I'm gonna put this one up right now, and then I'll just be editing for a couple hours. Hopefully it won't take me that long, but we'll see. So, all right, you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I know I still don't know what I'm gonna name it. I think I might name it My Income Streams for 2020. Chit chat or something like that. So I'm sorry if it's not super however you wanted it, if I'm all over the place, but I like these kind of videos on YouTube. Like, I was watching some of my videos, y'all. I am finna go, but I was watching some of my videos, and they seem kind of like, I don't know, my personality didn't seem in them all, and I know why some of them were like that, because I was at like work and some of them, but it was just too much thinking going on, but behind creating content, when I just want to just let it go. Like, if I edit, I edit. If I don't, I don't. And you know, it's okay. As long as I show up and try, like, that should, you know, be not enough, but it should be a start. At least it should be a start. And so I'm gonna start with just doing it how I know how to do it, and just get it to you guys. And yeah, that's it. I don't want to tell you guys it's gonna be a certain day upload and all that stuff. I don't want to tell you it's gonna be on certain content. If you know me, you already know it's gonna be about it, or how it's gonna flow. I just pretty much told you like how I'm gonna be creating my money. I spend most of my time on ways to create money. I spend the other part of my time on, you know, hanging out with my son, homeschooling him, and doing my gardening. I do need a little boo, but we're gonna work on that too. We're gonna work on, maybe, because I like to focus. Like, I ain't focused when, you know. So anyways, we'll talk about that in another video. All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, share, subscribe, all the good stuff. Make the algorithm say yes, promote this video. That's something that we don't talk about. And if y'all get tired of, I know y'all be like, why all YouTubers say that? It's because we going against the YouTube machine. Like, this machine, it has an algorithm, and it only understands the numbers, and the numbers is like, do you like it? And then if you comment on it, like, that's how the YouTube algorithm works. Everybody knows it. Even if one of your favorite YouTubers don't tell you that, but if they say, please like, share, and subscribe, that's them telling you, like, please help me fight the YouTube machine monster that don't be wanting to promote people's videos if y'all don't like it. All right. So I do hope you like, share, and subscribe to this video. And like, share. You don't have to subscribe if you don't want to, but if you did watch it, then you please like it. You know, I appreciate it. And all right, you guys, let me go get these clothes that I done paid that $1 a pound for. Your girl excited. All right, bye, you guys.